What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the vlog and welcome back to day 2 here in SAPA. I'm currently being followed, but I'm actually on my way to the first village of the day, which I'll tell you about when we actually get there. Right, so as I was trying to say before, that woman who I've just shown you on screen then started chasing after me. She was literally running behind me. I'm actually visiting 2 villages today. Apparently the furthest one is about 6 kilometers away from SAPA, and then the other one is on the way. The furthest one is called Lauchai village, and the 2 villages I'm actually going to be visiting are actually some of the most amazing ones that you can visit apparently, and that's why, as I said yesterday, I'm doing this whole thing without a guide, because I just want to prove that you can do it without a guide and actually share the experience with you guys. So if you're ever in SAPA, you can just follow the exact same route and experience that I done, and it makes it a lot easier, a lot cheaper and a lot more enjoyable, because you have no restrictions to be with a group at certain times. You can just go as you please. It's currently 10 AM. I believe this is going to take 6-7 hours at most. Let's see how it goes. Right, so the reason I actually started at about 10 o'clock, a lot of people start a lot earlier, between like 6 and 9. Tends to be 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning, is because if you take a look, it's a really nice sunny day, but it's actually really misty here in SAPA. So the later you leave it, the more it clears up. So I started at 10, so by the time I actually get to the villages, it'll probably be fully clear. So that was kind of my thinking behind starting at 10 o'clock, and still it doesn't go dark till about 7 o'clock at night here, so you do have plenty of time to do the trek. Right, so with this trek, I'll actually keep you updated as to how much I'm actually spending to do it, because obviously then you can compare it whether it's cheaper. Spoiler alert, it is. But I've firstly paid, the only thing I paid this morning was a 75 Vietnamese dong environmental fee back up there where the woman was kind of chasing after us. And to be honest, I actually have no idea why I've paid that, because this is literally just one road to the next place where you actually pay the exact same fee. So I don't think that one was worth it. The next one will be, but still not convinced on that first one, to be honest. So this isn't the route I was supposed to be following, but it seems pretty cool. Bit dangerous like. So that was definitely not the route. I just wanted to get a photo with their motorbikes, but I saw the locals starting to kind of run towards me, so they'd probably sell me stuff. So heading back up this hill now, which hasn't got the best grip. Might be challenging to actually make it back up here. Sums up exactly why people say you need a guide to do this trek, because there's literally no one about now. Those people up there trying to say that they'll give you, be a guide for you in exchange for some money, but you literally don't need one, because if you find a map online, which I will actually link, that's what I'm using. It's a Google Maps, and it literally just shows you all the trails around here. You can literally follow that. It's got roads, it's got trails, it's got everything on, and then you know the exact way to go. You do not need a guide to do this. I've still not come across the second ticket station, so I've actually only paid 1 lot so far. Fingers crossed it stays that way. I don't mind paying it if I have to, but it did say it was back there and there was no one there, so maybe it's only 75 Vietnamese dong, which is pretty decent for a full day of trekking. Can I just say this scenery is absolutely stunning. Trekking for like another hour since I last checked in with you guys. It's getting very hot because obviously we're going down. Temperature gets warmer as you reach sea level, colder as you go upwards. The scenery is just unbelievable. The only thing I'm worrying about is actually trekking back up here later, because not many people actually do that. A lot of people stay in Lauchai village and then just head back the next day. But I'm going to give myself plenty of time, at least like 5 hours, so I can literally just go really slow and just take my time, stop when I want, because to be fair, I'm probably the worst person to trek with because of the amount of photos I like to take of just the most random things. So I probably wouldn't be best doing a group tour or going with the guide anyway, because I'll probably end up doing the heading. But there's a bridge over there, kind of there. You might not be able to see it. It looks insane. I think we're heading that way. We might not be, but if we are, that's awesome. If we're not, at least I've got to see it. And right there's the bridge. It looks absolutely insane. Let's go and check this out a bit closer up. Right, so Lao Chai village is actually that way, or you can actually go relatively, but that bridge seems very unstable and there's literally no one on that path, and apparently it's not the nicest way to go. So I actually think I'm going to turn around and head back, because to be fair, this trek's been unbelievable, just seeing all the rice fields, and then obviously this bridge was absolutely insane. So I feel like it's been a successful trek. So I've just checked on the maps and it says it's 3 hours from here back to SAPA town centre, purely because it's straight uphill. So it took 2 hours to get here, but it's straight downhill. I'm already tired. And then it's 3 hours getting back there, so it's 12 o'clock. It's going to be at least 3 o'clock before I get there. That's without any breaks. So it could be about 4 o'clock. So I think I've made the right decision turning back. And it was a shame I didn't actually get to Lao Chai village, but that's the thing with trekking on your own. You can literally go at your own pace, your own leisure, to wherever you want to go to, wherever you feel comfortable going to, wherever you feel satisfied that you've seen enough, and then turn back. For me, it was all about seeing the rice fields and just some of the stunning scenery like this, and a pretty cool bridge over there. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that trek. Obviously, if you want to do it properly, get a guide, do 2-3 days where you stay in homestays and stuff like that. It's a real authentic experience. But just being here, being in the mountains very high up north in Vietnam, such a cool experience, something I've not had before, and that's why I'm very, very happy with the trek I've done. And I'll fill you in on how I actually done it when I get back up there and I'm a bit less tired. Slight change of plan. There's a group just kind of there. I'm just going to follow them because they're heading to Lao Chai village. The perks of doing this on your own. That was a very nice and easy shortcut just by following that group. I think I'm actually only about 20 minutes away now, maybe 15. So it was worth taking that shortcut because now it's actually not that long to go back either, which is nice to know. The only slight problem now is I am being front followed, and by that I mean there is a local in front of me who keeps waiting for me. So I'm trying to lose them because, to be fair, I've already said no thank you, don't want to buy anything, no thank you, don't want to trek. They don't get the message though, so trying to get rid of them. Not happening so far. It's been about an hour. And that down there is Lao Chai village. This place is so cool. Let's go and check it out. There's a bridge down there. So many dogs around here. Okay, so this is Lao Chai village now. There's not too much here, to be honest, other than cafes and people trying to sell you things. This bridge does not feel like the safest thing I've been on in my life, especially when motorbikes are coming along it. Okay, so that was actually an awesome hike. I'm so glad I actually came to Lao Chai village just to see the place itself. Although there wasn't actually much here, it was just really, really cool experience. A lot of people carry on to Tavan village and actually stay the night, but obviously with this trek just being completely solo, I'm not doing so. But it was just an incredible experience. Got enough water to head back towards SAPA. That's where I'm going right now. No matter where you are in the world, you will always find a football pitch. Fingers crossed Mo Salah does the bits against Bayern Munich tonight. I'll be watching that later on when I get back to SAPA. Right, so now I've finally reached the destination that the hike was to, and then I'm heading back. It was literally 75,000 Vietnamese dong, which is like £2.30. It said there used to be 2 fees, but to be fair, I couldn't really understand why, because there's not much in the first one to the second one, so they must have scrapped that. Now obviously the fact that I went the wrong way and then was just going to head back kind of goes for getting a guide, but then at the same time, because I bumped into some locals who said they were heading here, and then I just kind of followed them, which is what a lot of people done. It also goes for not getting a guide, because you can literally just follow people It's really, really simple. This is so tiring. Okay, so while this hike back up is super tiring, it's going to take quite a while. The cool thing is no one else is actually doing it, because everyone's either hiking down, they've started the hike, or they stay there, because not many people actually hike this back. That's the one reason why I actually wanted to prove that it is possible to get to Laukai village and back within a day, all hiking, and that's what I'm doing. I feel like I'm maybe a third of the way there. It's not been too bad, it's just the steep uphills and the heat. I'll be perfectly fine though. We've got plenty of water, plenty of time. Let's carry on with this hike. We're back where we pretty much started. That wasn't as bad as I thought. I am really tired though. Probably going to head back to the hostel for a bit. Back in the centre. Underestimated I still had quite a bit to go. And just like that, I am now back in SAPA Central, like the actual central. When I said I was before, I was still about an hour away, so it was quite some way off. That took about 4.5 hours in total, but that was with a lot of camera stops. But do bear in mind, I do walk fast, so give yourself like 5 or 6 hours if you are coming and doing that trek. It's really, really highly recommended. Just been to the markets, which is like behind me over there. It's actually cheaper than in Hanoi, which everything else here is a lot more expensive than in Hanoi. But I've just got a new bottle of water, thank God. I was starting to feel really dehydrated because I'm actually at SAPA Lake, and it's actually really, really sunny and really, really warm here today. I'm gonna head back to the hostel and shower, and then head back out a bit later on. So after a couple of hours back in the hostel, literally just chilling out, I'm so tired from that trek. It's definitely worth it though. But after a couple of hours, I'm heading back into the city centre now just to get something to eat before calling it a night. But as you'll be able to see from this shot right here, it's super misty. Like, that's usually the town and the mountains that you can see. Visibility is literally down to about 100 meters at most. It goes really, really cold, really, really misty overnight, hence why I've got the hoodie on. Still got the shorts though. Gonna try and find a little local place for dinner tonight, because that place last night was spot on. Fingers crossed we can pull it out the bag again and find somewhere really, really nice. So I can't believe that I've actually been in Vietnam a whole week now, and that was my first experience of pho, or pho, however it's correctly pronounced. Do let me know in the comments. It's really, really nice. I did actually get chips as a side just in case I didn't like it, but that whole meal literally cost me about £2.70 UK. It was 80,000 Vietnamese dong in Sapa as well, which is a bit more expensive than the cities. Great value for money and really, really nice. Currently heading back to the hostel. Apologies for the bad lighting. There's not much lights around here. It's actually only 7 PM, but I head back to the hostel a bit earlier here, purely because of the lack of lighting around here. Obviously, as we're in the mountains, there's not as much electricity and stuff like that, so it's not ideal to stay out late. So that is going to conclude this vlog. In the next vlog, it will actually be heading back to Hanoi tomorrow. I wish I could have stayed in Sapa a bit longer because it was an amazing place, but due to constraints with my visa, how much time I have in the country, and my itinerary, I do have to move on. So as I said, tomorrow I will actually be heading to Hanoi and then literally straight on to either Ninh Bình or Phong Nha. I'm yet to decide which one of the two. If you did enjoy this video though, be sure to let me know by leaving a like, and if you are new around here, be sure to subscribe to the channel for more Vietnam, Philippines travel vlogs coming very, very soon. Thank you for watching guys, till next time. It's tiring up here. Goodbye.